Good morning. This is Nick Falgout, drafting a Scars Block 8-4. Gonna grab an active aggression out of this particular pack. Both Exarchs are pretty good. Remember the following: Spire Monitor, Blade Agent, Sensor Splicer, Shriek Raptor, Artillerized. This is a deep pack. About the only unplayables are the Rare and the stupid Viridian Harvest. So we'll get, I would suspect, so both Exarchs, Panther, remember, Spire Monitor 5, 6, 7. We'll get either the Sensor Splicer or the Shriek Raptor back, so that's something to keep in mind. But not too hard. This pack has not a whole lot. There's Bladed Agent, Glissa Scorn, Forced Worship. Is it time to try the Caged Sun? Creatures you control of the chosen color get... I don't think so. I might even table. I think I'm just going to grab the Glissa Scorn. I'm tired of losing to random swords. And I like green, and I like green-red, although I haven't been doing great with it, but I think it's better than Dispatch. Certainly at this stage of the draft. Here, I'm looking at Spinethopter. Could also take Gremlin Mine. Certainly not taking Jin Gitaxis. Sort of wish I'd taken the Bladed Agent. I suppose I could take the Deceiver Exarch, but Spinethopter leaves us a little more open, and I think it's a little bit better than Gremlin Mine here. Here I'm going to try Birthing Pod, because I haven't had a chance to yet. Razor Swine, Deathshoot Cobra, and Paler Shrike Mortis Dogs are all fine, but I think the pod is interesting here. If we pick up some splicers, pick up some other stuff, this could be quite good. Glissa Scorn number 2 appears to be the way I'm going with this pack. The Spies, Parasitic Implant, Throat Seeker, Destruction are all fine, but I think Scorn is the best of the bunch anyway, and we already have Glissa Scorn and a Birthing Pod, which we are interested in running. So far, of course, just the Spinethopter. For creatures, I could grab that Glissa Scorn, but I think I will take the Alloy Mirror here. Gives us a little flexibility to cast this active aggression. It's a pretty late one, and it just does good work. Passing this Glissa Scorn shouldn't be super detrimental to our plans, although I suppose there is always a chance that we will get cut just because we passed that. Maul Splicer is way better with the Birthing Pod, but possibly Gremlin Mine is still just the pick. I'm going to take the Gremlin Mine. Just haven't been as impressed with Maul Splicer as I would like to be. And I'm not going to find an 8-drop, more than likely, to make the Splicer itself interesting. And there aren't any good 1-drops. I mean, obviously, pardon me with this yawn. Obviously this card is, you know, you're happy just to get whatever with it. There's a Slag Fiend, but I think Slash Panther is a little bit better. Especially since we may not actually be red, although we would probably like to be. But Slash Panther, what's nice about these Phyrexian Mana guys is you pay less for them, and then you can use the Birthing Pod to get things that cost more than you paid. So that's neat. And getting a Slash Panther is obviously pretty awesome. Because you could bash with it that very turn. So, we're going to need some actual creatures. I would consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, here's our original pack, so we thought we were going to get a bunch of white cards. Maybe that other Slash Panther survived. Happy to have a couple artifact removal spells so far. Deceiver Exarch is still here. It's probably a sign. This Raptor is the only other. Yeah, I was pretty sure this Exarch could go for one of those other white cards. With that, I forget which one. I'm going to grab this Deceiver Exarch, which is a pretty good man on its own. You may not, of course, end up blue, but I doubt the person right to my left, or directly to my left, took the Spire Monitor out of that pack. So, Codged Sunny. Yeah, I just, I don't see myself playing it when I could have a Rotted Hystrix, which is something I've actually been impressed by. And I have, several artifact dudes. So, Jin, Texas. I'm going to take Jin. I have a decent shot, if I transmute a Hexplate Golem. It's just a mythic. Yeah, whatever. Yell at me if you like. I'm gonna take the Deathhood Cobra or Razor Swine. I really like these guys. This guy's probably going to kill me, but I want to stay more or less on color. Be as open as possible. Obviously, I'm not actually planning on running blue. No. Necessarily. I mean, I have a good blue card. But I don't, Active Aggression is flexible. I probably should have taken Razor Swine. That's probably a sign. Here, I would normally leap at the chance to jump into black. But since there's a Viridian Corruptor, I think I'm going to go that direction with it. No, I hid stuff that I actually want. Like the Gremlin Mine I hid. Still haven't managed to hide this defensive stance. Could have sworn I hit it. Corruptor, I didn't see any black in that first pack that excited me. So I guess this is a gift for somebody, but I'm just still going to take Viridian Corruptor. Guess I could have followed it up with a Virulent Wound. Yeah, if we're going blue, I guess I want Quicksilver Geyser. Blue-green is a color combination I like quite a bit. Geyser, in addition to being the best blue card in the pack, is probably just the best card in the pack. Nested Ghoul, yeah, I guess I'll follow that up with a Steel Sabotage. Just keep going blue. I'm not worried about Piston Sledge. I think it's a pretty good sign that this Deceiver Exarch tabled. Means there's only probably one other blue drafter, so we're getting the hookup early on, although the blue cards in Besiege are not super powerful. But hopefully, like, if Volition Reigns comes around, I probably am not playing you, but stranger things have happened. It's so spindly and metal. Divine Offering is the best card in the pack. I could take the Rusted Slasher, or I could take the Rotwolf. Yeah, with this pod that we're trying to run, I think we just want... I guess I could take Tangle Mantis. Rusted Slasher seems a little better, potentially. This is the best card in our colors, though. You know what? I am just going to take the Tangle Mantis. No, I'm going to take the Slasher. I have Active Aggression, which makes that slightly better. Do I want a second Quicksilver Geyser? Do I want a Plague Maw Beast? Do I just want Flare Husk? Do I want the Infuser? Vivisection? Plague Maw Beast isn't doing much for us. I think I just want the Flare Husk. Maybe the other Geyser is a little bit better of a pick, but I didn't do it. Didn't do it that way. Shimmermere seems acceptable. Could take Tangle Hulk, but I like to get a little tricky. So, I just really like Shimmermere. I don't know why. I seem to always end up taking him. Looks like white was a little bit open here I'll take Tangle Hulk and be pretty happy about it. In this particular instance, yeah, Slagwurm seems good. Let's get some 6 drops going and get Origin and get Texas. Actually, just gonna hide you. But some 6 drops to curve into Slagwurm now would be lovely. None of these cards matter. I guess Predation is the best of them. Maybe if I pick up like a live wire lash I want to play, I will run that. You will not be playable. Guess I'll just take the Courier. Take the playable. I'm still reasonably flexible. Got 3 blue cards, so I could pretty legitimately switch into any color. I guess I'm most worried about the aggressive white Metalcraft deck I could run into. Sure, take the dude. Sure, take the dude. And take the swamp. And hide all of the lands. So, that pack was decent to us. Got this thing too. I played at Sentinel. We got some utility blue cards. Here's the Quicksilver Gargantuan. That's pretty sweet, actually. Haven't gotten a chance to play with him in quite some time. Fine on a Viridian Corruptor, to be sure. Decent on a Death's Head Cobra. Spinethopter. Slash Panther gives it haste. Yeah, I mean, it's a blue mythic. It's got utility Arrest or Perilous Mirror would be the other picks out of this pack. One of these, I mean, I would take this Iron Mirror. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it seems unlikely, but stranger things have happened, and there's a Volition Reigns. So look, blue is paying off dividends. Embersmith, Grasp of Darkness are both good as well, but we are not those colors. Carrion Call is not that good. Turn to Slag is a bit of a bummer, but I'll just grab this Horizon Spellbomb. Loves me a Horizon Spellbomb, especially on color. Pretty significantly better than Acreclaw Mirror. And an Acid Web Spider, so still good to be green. Silver Mirror gives me pause. Sky Eel School is in this pack as well. I don't have any equipment except the Flare Husk. Yeah, maybe this deck actually just wants the acceleration provided by a Silver Mirror with double Gliss's Scorn. Still no flyers though, except the Spined Thopter. Yeah, I think I actually need one of these 5-drops. And whether it's the Spider or the School, I have double green, triple blue, double blue. Yeah. Maybe I'll just take the Silver Mirror. Take the Fixin', and we'll get the Sky School on the next pick. So that's fine. Oh, I guess I'm not going to get a 6-drop to pod into these 7-drops. That's too bad. Could just take the other Silver Mirror, but I think I do need to be worried about flyers to some degree. Another 5-drop or a 4-drop. Infect guy or a Hack Fume Spitter. I do have a certain number of green creatures, but not really enough. Maybe I'm just not running Birthing Pod. I think I'm going to take this guy and happily snap up the Wall of Tanglecord. Oh, but Clone Shell? Clone Shell has a lot of action in this deck, but I think we Wall of Tanglecord is going to be slightly better for us. Yet another 7-drop. Carapace Forger, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, he's up there. Could do worse. Don't think I mean, I think these are better. Well, maybe this is better than the Quilled Slagwurm. No, that can't be right. Take this Halt Order. That's probably just the best pick. We'll board that guy in against Artifact decks. Amir tabled. Hello. Lifesmith would be pretty good in this deck too, but we just want the acceleration, I believe. I really do like Lifesmith, especially now. This guy's gross. Just take you. Not run you. Yeah, Wing Puncture. Okay, we got pretty well set up against flyers there. Twisted Image versus Surtark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take the Surtark. Probably not running it, but you never know. So we could cut this Carrion Call, I think. Husk Mine, Spellbomb, Mirror, Shivermere. It's not necessarily important enough to run. We're not running you. Dun, 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 dun. Meant to put in Steel Sabotage, actually. I do have Jin Gitaxis that I forgot all about. So you're actually a 4-drop. Actually a 2-drop. The pod is kind of awkward in this deck because we get stuck. So we have 2 7-drops to get to Jin, which is funny. But we're already 25 cards. We have 3 mirror. We could run 16 land, but I think we have enough color coming with it. We run 17. I think the pod's going to sit. Get stuck in several places here. Tanglehulk, Rusted Slasher, maybe Shimmermere is just not that interesting. No, I'm going to cut the Hulk, and I'm going to cut the Gremlin Mine with 2 Glissus Scorn, Corruptor, and Steel Sabotage. Yeah, that seems fine. If I had like a Trinket Mage, I would consider it. And I have this Halt Order in the board too. Maybe Flare Husk is worse than Gremlin Mine though. But no, I already have so much Artifact Destruction that it's going to be awkward as it is. Well, we certainly don't actually want any mountains. Even with Silvermere, I think I'm going to lean toward islands here. With this Sky Eel Skull. Corruptor should come out on the 3rd turn a reasonable amount of the time. We have the Rains and Gargantuan that we want. Yeah, this looks good. I like this. Good job, me.